Okay, I'm gonna give a quick update if I can on the COVID situation from my point of view. And we're gonna skip around a little bit timeline wise. I'm gonna go by subject. Now, I have 3 crowns. I'm gonna go over a couple things over again for clarity. I've had 3 crowns: 2012, 2018, 2019. When the dentist was doing the 2019 crown, he said, "See the tooth next to that? I don't know if it's gonna go tomorrow or 6 years, but it's gonna go." And when I went to the hygienist a couple months ago, I told him point blank, I said, "I'm not in pain, but I feel it coming. And if it breaks when I'm in Disney World in July, I'm fucked, because in Disney World, there's no dentist. They have a medical office in Disney World, but no dentist. You got a dental problem in Disney World, you got to get in a cab and go out to Orlando, the main city." So I'm like, I don't want it to break down. He said, "Yeah, that is fucked up." And the dentist himself came in and said, "Yeah, we're going to take care of it. I'm off April 6th. Okay, we'll do April 6th. Now, March 13th, I was off. I'll go back to that in a minute. And I called him when I found out I was off on the next Monday, Tuesday. And I said, "You got an opening? We'll bring it. We'll do it." "Yeah, okay, come on Monday and do it." I called his office, and he has a system where he can be at his house and call the office answering machine from his house. And okay, come on Monday, do the crown. Now, the crown, you have a broken tooth. The tooth is broken primarily because you had a really big cavity that was filled, but the filling could not hold out. And they drill the tooth down to a stump, make a mold, put a fake tooth over that stump. 3 weeks later, the mold heals, cures, and you have a permanent porcelain tooth. They take the temporary one out, put the permanent one on. Okay. Well, this one was not broken, but it was going to break. So Monday, the 16th, I go to him. I go with my mother, because a lot of times when they're doing the crown, it hurts a lot, and they got to dope you, and I don't want to drive after that. So my mother goes with me. Ironically, it wasn't that painful by comparison. Drilled it out, put the temporary one in, come back April 6th to do the permanent one. Okay, cool. So I get to have it done early now, rather than starting April 6th and finishing April 6th. Cool. My mother comes in the next day for something for herself, even though they could have taken care of it that day. And on the way out, he tells my mother, "We're going to close for 3 weeks for COVID." Okay. Does my April 6th appointment fall within that or without that? So when that time comes around, I call the answer machine again at night, and I say, "Doc, am I gonna go in on April 6th, or do I have to reschedule?" And as the answer machine comes on, it says, "We're closed till April 8th. Okay, Doc, let me know. I'll have to reschedule, blah, 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 blah." He called me back and says, "Vin, I got news for you. It's not April 8th now, it's April 30th now. Ooh. So I'll get back to you." And then he gets back to me. Now it's May 5th for the permanent crown. Yeah, see it in the back? This one, yeah, that's it. I don't know, front one. That's it. Alright, so we'll do it May 5th. Then we're closed again until May 15th. So the new day is May 19th. Now, if I had not moved the first appointment up to March 16th and had the temporary one put in, the real tooth would have broken by now. Okay? And I would have had a broken tooth. Thank God I don't have an infected tooth. Thank God I don't have broken teeth. Thank God I didn't fall and break my jaw. Okay? Thank God there's not like a root canal going on there. Okay? It could have been a lot worse. I shouldn't complain that much. There are guys that have hip problems, knee problems, ankle problems, Achilles tendon problems, heart problems, and their surgery has been pushed off weeks, if not months. Yes. So my friend is on her 4th cancer. First cancer, we were seniors in high school. She was bald as a cucumber the whole year. Okay? She was just diagnosed with her 4th cancer. her surgery for her fourth cancer has been postponed. So I shouldn't complain too loud. Okay? As far as my hair, you notice my hair is nice and thin. Well, I have a beard and mustache trimmer. And I got in the tub the day after Easter. Now the barber's clippers are a lot longer and they go a lot smoother. These are beard and mustache clippers, so it got stuck a couple times. And I had a little cosmetic mirror, in the tub, I got a couple times look at the medicine cabinet mirror. I had to do the cosmetic mirror, medicine cabinet back to back. Okay. And I got it all out. I had to unjam it a couple times. I had to take the hair out a couple times, but I got it. The only alternative is wait for a haircut until end of May. Which brings us to that now. And I'm going to backtrack a little bit. March 12th, 2 days after my birthday, I'm at work. Mother says, no school tomorrow. What the fuck? She gives me a letter from the Board of Ed saying that Friday, March 13th, is a teacher conference to discuss long-term possibility closing. Oh, shit. Students are not required to come in, only teachers. I am police, and my responsibility is primarily to the children. So because the children are my primary responsibility, I'm also off. But I have to check in with the supervisor. My cell phone had died, so I couldn't call my boss. So I had to go to headquarters because my car's in that parking lot. And you're supposed to bring a timesheet to headquarters every Friday. But I said, you know what? I'm not coming in Friday just for one fucking thing. Go upstairs, go to the fiscal office, fill the timesheet, submit it to them, go to the commissioner. He's out. His secretary's on maternity leave. Substitute secretary's there. I tell her, she's finding out herself. Really? That's going on? You got to check in with the supervisor. So I checked in with the commissioner's office himself, and I went out. So that's Friday, March 13th. Then that night, Friday, March 13th, I found out off Monday, Tuesday. And that's when I had the dental thing done. Then I find out off that week. Then I find out off to April 1st. Then I found out off to April 15th. Then I found out off to April 30th. Then I found out off to May 18th. So every couple of weeks they update to off, longer. Okay. How do I make money? Well, the president, thank him for it, decided that every adult should get under, like, if you make less than $90,000 a year, whatever the fuck it is, okay? But most adults in the middle class should get a $1,200 one-time only check. Married adults will get $2,400 for both of them. And if there's a child involved, $500 per child. So me, $1,200. Just pay for the crown. Okay, today, as a matter of fact, I paid for it. Or yesterday, rather. It's like 2:30 in the morning here. So that's at $1,200. I'm allowed to get unemployment. Unemployment is literal shit right now. Okay? Unemployment is shit. You can't even wipe your ass with an unemployment check. But again, with the president, he ordered that unemployment get a major federal boost that will last every week until either A, I go back to work, or B, end of July. So if I'm back at work, I'm fine. If I gotta stay out of work longer, I have that bonus check. And that bonus check is helping me financially. I have a lot of money put away. My stocks are plummeting, but they'll go back up again when the economy reopens. I have, IRA, and I have investments. I'm not stupid, but that check is really, really helping me out pay my bills, so I'm not starving. Okay, there are guys that are starving. There are guys that have a small business, they're starving. There are guys that have a small business, 5 employees, and they realize that the money is going to big time universities, and their small business is getting shit. There are guys that the unemployment check is still not enough for them, and their kids are starving. So I'm not going to complain too loud about that. Okay? Now, I'm not buying knives, comic books, guns. I'm not buying that shit because I don't know how long I'm gonna need that money. I may go back to work in May. I may go back to work in June. I may go back to work in September. I don't fucking know yet. So I don't know. So every dollar I have is being saved. I'm only paying the bills and that's it. No excessive shit. Okay, because I don't want to turn around and be buying, fucking all this bullshit and then turn around, oh shit, the bill's due. Ooh, where's my money? Oops. So I'm saving the money. Now, my mother was donating to some charity she believes in, Samaritan's Purse, Reverend Franklin Graham, his charity, yes. My mother donated some money. My mother and father have their pensions. They don't work at all. Their pensions come in, so that's cool. And now one of my young fans, yes, I have fans. One of my young fans, her birthday was a few weeks ago. And she's a very, very nice young lady. She's a really huge fan of mine. And her mother, for her birthday, her father's a urologist. And he works at the hospital. He's working every day, basically. And this young lady, her mother came on. Her mother said to people, for my daughter's birthday, she wants, okay, the daughter wants people to donate to CDC for equipment, face masks, face shields, gloves, shit like that, respirators, okay, equipment they need. So I donated money, and I donated the most money. No, I donated the most money. When I had donated, it showed that I had donated the most money. I don't know if I've been surpassed since then. I probably have, but I donated the most money. That's me. There's a guy in here, Variant Comics. Variant Comics. Variant Comics is a huge comic book fan. He's a few years younger than me. He does it for a living. The comic book review show. He does comic books, comic movies, comic TV shows. He's very, very, very good. He works at a studio. Okay, he does pretty good with it. He's now working out of his home because, yeah. But Aries is running a charity fundraiser. Click at the tab, food banks. There are guys that are starving to death. And they need money for food banks. And Aries said, you know what? I get about 100,000 to 250,000 views per video. So if you donate $1, that's 100,000 to $250,000 for food. And I donated a couple of dollars, not gonna lie. And he has the running time, the running meter that counts how much money's been donated. Okay, so we can all do our part, even if you donate $3. Okay, that $3 might not be a lot, but if you donate $3, that's $3. If 5,000 guys donate $3, okay, so we got things going now. And there are guys that need food. They're in their car in line for 5 hours for food. It's like the fucking Great Depression all over again. It's really bad. Now, as far as the virus is concerned, okay, my mother's first cousin was diagnosed. My mother found out as she was recovering. She lives in a house in Yonkers on the nice side where the nice houses are. Her husband's a corporate lawyer. They have 3 adult sons. 2 adult sons moved out in New York City. 1 still lives with them. They have a summer house in Montauk on Long Island and a fishing boat. He fishes. He loves it. She gets sick standing up. So he fishes, but the house in Montauk is 3.5 hours away from New York City. Plus, it's less popular than Yonkers. So it's the perfect place for her to sit and relax and recover without worrying about infecting. Now, her sister's husband was the guy in Vietnam that got 2 Bronze Stars. Yeah, that's right. His brother, his sister-in-law, and their daughter all got the virus. They're recovering. They're in their house. They can't leave. They have a son who lives outside of the house on his own. The son brings them food to the door and leaves it there because he can't go near. A lot of guys are doing that. Your relative has the virus. Take the food, bring it to the doorstep, run away, and that's how we're doing it. My hometown, there was a guy, detective. His name was Sully. A friend of mine from high school posted about him being very sick with the virus. He has the virus. And I asked him, I was like, I probably met him once or twice because I'm right by that area. He's retired, the detective. My mother's like, oh God, Sully. My mother obviously knew him very well. Day before Easter, Sully died of the virus. Very, very horrible. Medal of Honor recipient Benny Atkins from Vietnam. He died of the virus. The guy that ran for governor in 2018, he's from my hometown. He moved up the line when he was very young, and he's a county executive up the line. His father died yesterday. Now let's go to Jersey. My sister, her kids live with her. The oldest daughter, went to the boyfriend's house. The boyfriend lives with his parents also. And while my niece is at the boyfriend's house, the boyfriend's mother, is diagnosed. They have her in a bedroom that has its own bathroom. She's isolated. The rest of the house, including my niece, may not leave the house for 2 weeks. That means my niece cannot go anywhere for 2 weeks. She can't be near her mother. She can't be near her brother. She has to be alone for 2 weeks with her boyfriend, his father, and the mother's locked in the room. He has siblings if they're not in the house. So it's been a trial. But I count my blessings because my unemployment is covering my bills and then some. So I'm having a little bit left over. My parents have their pensions, direct deposit. Okay. I'm upset that my detective died. But so far, the guys I know that have survived. The girl went to high school got it, she survived. The guy went to high school with his wife, also went to school with us. His father had the virus. So I know about maybe 12 people that have the virus or have had it. And so far, the only one that passed away was the detective. And I'm calling for China to be banned from the Olympics in Tokyo in 2021. And if you feel the way, I would like you to post about it on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Post to ban China from the Olympics. China must also be boycotted entirely. We must not buy their products, period. Our country doing trade embargo on China. And all of our debt to China should be wiped out. This is disgusting. And I feel bad because I was the first one to say the virus is not a big deal here. The virus is a big deal in China. The virus is a big deal in Italy. But the virus will not affect us here that much. I was so wrong. Ugh. Okay, that's it. Thank you.